was generally divided between east and west, not on either bank of the Seine as some might think. This division had mainly to do with political orientation, but a lot of it had to do with social factors as well. The two often go hand in hand. Political division of Paris. Generally speaking, the West Paris was conservative and the East was liberal. This is reflected in the location of many monuments of Paris. For instance, the Place de la Bastille and Pantheon, both centers of revolutionary pride, are in the east, while the Arc de Triomphe and the Hôtel des Invalides, both military monuments, are in the west. The political center of Paris, meanwhile, was claimed by no sides.
Most of the plains of metropolitan France, excluding Corse, are located in the oceanic area. In the classification of Köppen, a little part of the territory ruled by plains or hills bordering the Mediterranean basin that has a climate designed by CSA and CSB in the Köppen classification. The French metropolitan territory is relatively extended. The climate is not uniform, and it is possible to detail at a finer level and to distinguish the following climate. The strict oceanic climate is located in the west of France, on a coastal strip of several tens of kilometers, closer to the north and south. The south climate is also oceanic but warmer, and the northwest is oceanic but cooler.
The demography of France is monitored by the Institut National of Demographics, INED, and the Institut National of Statistics, INSEE. On the 1st June 2016, 66,007,3600 people live in the French Republic, including all the overseas departments. 64,006,150 of these live in metropolitan France, and the part of France located in Europe, West France, was historically Europe's most populous nation. During the Middle Age, more than one quarter of Europe's total population was French.
Political system of France consists of an executive branch, a legislative branch, and a judicial branch. Executive power is exercised by the President of the Republic and the government. The government consists of the Prime Minister and ministers. The Prime Minister is appointed by the President and is responsible to Parliament. The government, including the Prime Minister, can be revoked by the National Assembly, the lower house of Parliament, through a censure motion. This ensures that the Prime Minister is always supported by a majority of the lower house.
Received immigrants in successive waves during the 19th and 20th centuries. They were rapidly assimilated onto French culture. In 2008, the INSEE estimated 5.3 billion foreigners-born immigrants in France. France received
The urban water cycle is equal to the United States and Mexico. The water collected from the coast of France are distributed around cities through factories that feed for consumption. France borders the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean. To the west is the Bay of Biscay. To the north is the English Channel and the North Sea. France also has territory in South America, the Caribbean, and the Indian Ocean, as well as numerous territories of various status. Principal rivers are Sena River, Rodano, Loira, Garona, Saona, Rhine, Dordogne, Mosella, Marne, Tarn, Mosa, Sarthe, and others. In France, there are lots of physical characteristics. Rhine River is a river valley separating France and Germany. Pyrenees Mountains separate France and Spain. France is the second largest country in Europe. A few scattered islands are found along the pebbles of the Mediterranean coast. The country is full of rivers. The Loire Valley is the largest river. There are plenty of different animals in France. Some are birds, insects, bats, squirrels, beavers, others, etc. France usually has mild temperatures through the year. It isn't too hot or too cold, with a mix of rain and sunshine.
Each region has its own particular climate. In winter there are plenty of snow. Spring rises above 30 degrees Celsius. France is surrounded by land and water, and covered by hills and mountains.
French have been known for their stance against globalization. Historically, France has opposed globalization and opposed trade protectionism. Today, many countries of industry, for example, they provide 25% of Europe's electricity. French companies employ 4.5 million people outside of France and account for 20% of all investments in Europe. Globalization developed according to principles that correspond neither to French tradition nor to French culture. These principles included also liberal market economy, misuse of the state, and individualism removed from the Republican tradition. It is indispensable for the role of the Protestant more than Catholic concept. Historically, French identity has been defined by and built upon a strong central state. First, monarchical and the republican. It was scientific and the republican. Now built by the jurists and based on the idea that France has a specific